Welcome to the Kombat AllStar Show, brought to you by Quantum VFX, making the impossible possible. I am Kombat AllStar. So much to talk about, so much has changed in a week. And I want to thank you all for watching and tuning in, because today is going to be a good day because you're watching the Kombat AllStar Show. So, let's get into it. Let's talk comic books. Lots of going ons in the comic world. Like, for example, let's talk comics in general, specifically Wonder Woman 36 and 37. So right now DC's doing this thing where they're swapping all their writers and all their artists and everything from one team to another. So if like the Flash team was working on Flash for the past 50 issues, then now they're working on Wonder Woman for the next 50, and so on and so forth. So we got a new artist, we got new writers for Wonder Woman, and it's pretty cool. Although I have to say, I don't know what the heck's going on. They're literally starting from where they left off before, and it's not as, I don't know, there's a lot going on. I mean, I missed a lot. I mean, in the first issue, in issue 36, they were talking about how Wonder Woman is, now she's the god of war, and you know, Hippolyta had died, spoiler alert, which sucks. So now she's a queen of Paradise Island, queen of the Amazons. And now she's, still has her full-time gig as Justice League. So she's being pulled in a lot of different directions, and she's going a little crazy. So first thing I thought when I was reading it was like, oh my gosh, what the heck did you do to Wonder Woman? Like, why is this happening? So they go on in the next issue to kind of expand on the story, and these flying birds, I guess they were Ares' pet, that are coming down to attack the island, and she didn't know that they were Ares' pet. And then people in her village on Paradise Island, they're really upset, and they want her to be more of a queen and not, being pulled in all these different directions because they need certain attentions. So they didn't really explain much in the comics other than she's being pulled in a lot of different directions, and they don't know basically what she's going to be doing, or everyone's trying to get her to make that one decision except for the Justice League. So pretty interesting stuff. I'm interested to see where they go with it. Hopefully they explain a little more for us people that are just getting into Wonder Woman, and we can find out more about what's going on. Also, there was negotiations with Sony and Marvel. I was talking about this last episode, that negotiations have fell through. Well, they went back to the negotiating table, and much has changed in a week. So now it looks like we're actually going to be getting Spider-Man in the Civil War movies. Looks like Marvel was originally trying to basically buy the Spider-Man franchise from Sony, and with Sony doing other plans with possibly an Aunt May movie, which is stupid, doing the Sinister Six movie, and a bunch of other things in the Spider-Man universe. So they're trying to milk that universe, and for them to buy that from them, it was a no-win situation. So it looks like that Marvel is they were trying to work out some licensing deal where they can actually have their own version of Spider-Man for the Marvel universe. So they're going to make their own movies with Spider-Man and have Marvel's version of Spider-Man and Sony's version of Spider-Man. So it could get a little bit confusing, but at least we're going to have Spider-Man in Civil War. It looks like nothing has been concluded, but it seems like they're really, really close to making a deal, and we'll just have to see what happens. Let's talk wrestling. In wrestling, not much is going on. I mean, you had NXT R Evolution, which was amazing, and I covered that last show. I mean, they're still doing awesome. Triple H has been on Twitter tweeting about getting the fans' opinions and everything like that. So it seems like there's going to be some sort of a change. I watched TLC. There's a few superstars over there that's been stepping it up, mainly the newer guys. So I mean, we'll see what happens. It seemed like there's a big stirring between Vince McMahon's podcast, basically saying everybody's not as hard a worker as they used to be back in Stone Cold's era, and then now the NXT people, I mean, they've been stepping in for a long time, so it seems like there's a lot of pressure on that main roster to come through and deliver, and we'll just see what happens. I mean, you never know. I mean, hopefully it makes for some good wrestling. We'll get a good WrestleMania. I mean, that's right around the corner, so we'll see what happens with that. Like I said, not too much going on in wrestling, but wanted to cover it anyway for you guys, because I love you. Let's talk video games. So today in video games, I got a special guest. I'm going to be interviewing Goobert the third second Jr. Yes, he is my twin brother. No, we are not the same person. And he's over in Santa's workshop right now. So, without further ado, let's go and talk to Mr. Goobert the third second Jr. How are you today, sir?
Oh, thanks for having me on, homie. I'm happy to be on the show. You know what I'm saying? Come on with the questions, homie. Just come on.
So, I see you're over at Santa's workshop. How are things over there?
Oh yeah, homie. I'm over here in Santa workshop. You know what I'm saying? All the peeps out there. You know what I'm saying? They on break. All the elves and stuff. You know they over there just doing their thing. There was millions up in here, man. Millions of Xbox, and it's gone, homie. All of them gone. There was like billions of Xboxes, homie, and they just gone. This was where I'm at right now is the Xbox factory, and they gone. You don't see nothing up in this piece, do you, homie? I'ma swing it on around for you. I'ma swing it on around. There ain't nothing up in here, man. Nothing.
Yeah, it looks a little bone dry over there.
Oh yeah, homie, like I was saying before, it's bone dry, homie. B to the O-N, drizzy. Bone dry. Ain't nothing up in here no more.
So why are people still hating on Xbox sales? I don't understand that.
Man?
Maybe you can shed some light on that. Explain.
Haters is gonna hate. Obviously, they took $50 off, you know what I'm saying, making it $350. People still hating on them, man. What you gonna do? A hater's job is to hate, like Cat Williams say, man. And if there's a hater out there that you know what I'm saying, looking for somebody to hate, feel free to hate on me. Goobert the third second Jr. Hate. Please believe.
Well, thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate it. Glad to have you on the show.
Oh man, like I said before, I really appreciate being on the show, homie. Anytime you need me, call me up. I'll be there for you. Cause all Goobert the third second Jr. got is love.
In other gaming news, we got Ripter coming for Killer Instinct, and they have the trailer, and it looks awesome. I would play a little clip of it, but I don't want to jack nobody's video, so I'm going to post a link down below. You check it out. Tell me what you think about it. She looks really interesting. Never been a big Ripter fan, but I'm willing to try her out. She does look cool, a lot cooler than she has before, so I'm interested in that. Also, we have Evolve. The new monster for Evolve looks amazing. I mean, flying and teleporting and just, I can't even explain how cool it is. Hats off to the guys at Evolve. Hats off to my friend Don Smith, who works over at Evolve. And you guys are doing a good job. You're doing a good job, Don. I can't wait to get the game and play it. I mean, the beta was excellent. Evolve looks like it's going to be one of those games that you can't miss, that you got to pick up. So, again, awesome job, guys. And I'm really looking forward to the game. Honestly, really looking forward to it. Let's talk visual effects. Visual effects time, guys. And it's been really interesting. A few shows ago, I've been kind of talking about the Sony hack and how it directly involved the visual effects industry, because at first that's what it was. North Korea didn't like the movie The Interview. They wanted it they wanted them to stop production on it. And they made threats to make all their stuff public, their emails, their documents, everything. And one of the things that was discovered was that they were sitting down with a lot of other visual effects houses and basically saying, okay, we're gonna charge, I don't know, $20,000 for visual effects. That's what we're gonna pay each person a year, and we're all gonna decide to pay that so no one can go anywhere else, and that we can all make a fortune pocketing the money and we'll be fine. That's what came out first. Since then, there's been all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's been that, and then, you know, the emails talking about the actors and the actresses that they've been working with, people not wanting to work with them since then, and then them wanting to still release the movie, and North Korea saying that they're going to be threatening with 9/11 style attacks on any movie theaters that plays it. Just recently, the government looked into it because of the 9/11 threat to the movie theaters. The government looked into it, and they found out that it was actually North Korea that did it, so now they're saying there are going to be consequences. President Obama made a statement saying that Sony made a mistake and we shouldn't have a dictator basically imposing his will in the States, censoring us, you know, because we have a right of free speech. So he was saying they made a big mistake. Sony made a response later saying that we're not cowards, we're going to preserve, more or less. And then I heard that they were in talks of trying to get some movie theaters to play it, but no movie theaters are budging. So it's been a real interesting story. Sony's done some really rotten things, so it's interesting to see them get stuck to like this. Now it's going a little bit further because they're threatening the American people, so we'll see how it goes. Like I said before, it started off as just a visual effects deal and something that was all about our community, and Visual Effects Soldier was talking a lot about it, and now it's just expanded to everything. It went from being just a visual effects issue to an actor issue to an American people issue to a business issue to an American terrorism attack issue. So this thing has gone from just our little industry in the visual effects world to this big, huge thing. So, I mean, I know you guys are out there checking out the links and looking online and everything, and we'll all see what happens and where it goes and what Sony plans on doing later on. Well, thank you for watching this edition of the Kombat All-Star Show. I'm glad you all tuned in. I hope that you liked it. As always, if you have any questions for me about the show, have any suggestions, anything like that, feel free to contact me at QuantumVFX on Twitter and use the hashtag AskCast, AskKAS, AskCast. Had to think about it for a little bit, too many Ks. Anyway, contact me if you have any questions, and I will see you guys soon.